Good job. Good job. Did not go live when we are talking.
Yeah, good talk.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Yeah.
I just realised I don't have the ambient sounds off from Syrinscape in a minute. So,
Oh,
hi everybody,
no.
whilst I get all that set up, I hope everyone's been good and all had a good time.
Yeah, we did. Although one thing that I didn't say to you about Con, where this is fun, what you call it? I met Damien Hatt, who is the voice of Jerry from Everything.
Yes. How was he?
Yay. Okay, he actually wore a mask, face mask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was very short. You could tell that he's probably not like it was his. From what we gather, it was his first UK con. Whether it was his first time in the UK.
Yeah.
Like we say, like it must the way that we interact with celebrities and things must be slightly different to like US cons, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we have a very different way of
Yeah. Yeah, I guess like yeah, like since he's far from home at that time sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he was polite and he said how good that we looked and how lovely it was that, you know, that we dressed up the game and that.
Yeah.
It was very much sign it and thanks very much and bomb kind of thing.
That's
good. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, I now have a very small collection of Say Everything signatures. But we'll now have They said that we should that I should get like a Pokemon deck going of the Everything characters and come off one by one.
I mean, that kind of works if you know where they all sit in like the menu. You can almost like replicate the menu and just have them all sign their location. That could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, glad you had a fun time. And speaking of fun times, so welcome everybody to some more Starfinder here on Tales of Gaming Addiction. But things are going to get fun and interesting. Because last time, you guys had successfully arrived at the Drift Rock, cleared out the pirate menace, recovered Epsilon's research material, and then escaped on a new starship. Well, I say a new starship, it is an old starship called the Stellar Dragontooth, with its own inbuilt AI that was addressing itself as Delta.
Cool.
Sorry, but I just thought of like, with Alexa, you say like Alexa play thing. Are we all just going to be there like Delta play cantina music?
Yes, I will play you
I'm not
cantina
sure
music
what other
once.
music.
Yes, well, the important thing with Delta is that also Delta is a smart AI. He's not a dumb AI like the current companions. He's somewhat self-aware. Although his memory is a bit fragmented at the moment. He's not quite sure when he came online. But he's aware of how much knowledge he has obtained already, which is why he's a bit concerned. So the pickup with you, Paul, is you're drifting through the void in your wonderful starship. And as you begin your final approaches into Epsilon Station, your ship drops out of drift, which is the Starfinder equivalent of hyperspace. And you do get a ping.
Ping?
A ping, yes, a message.
What's the ping?
Avast ye, mateys! You appear to have stolen our plunder. We are coming back to rightfully steal what we rightfully stole to begin with.
Technically, it's not really stealing as opposed to taking back what's originally someone else's. So technically, we're not stealing anything at all.
You don't know how piracy works.
Really? I mean, I don't know. I just thought. Well, never mind. You threaten them with a good time or something. I don't know.
May the better pirate win. Yay, me.
Alright then.
Pirate.
So, let's do some starship combat as Delta warns you that I'm picking up 2 ships straight ahead, and they do appear to be charging weapons. I do recommend getting ready. It could get messy.
Oh boy.
So, starship combat currently doesn't exist in 2nd edition Starfinder, but we do have the older edition Starfinder rules for virtually. I'm spending most of my day going over them, and they seem fairly translatable because it's not really a character sheet thing as much as it is like, is the starship that you have thing. So, first up, I do have some roles that need to be filled on the ship.
Okay.
So, there are currently 5 roles up for grabs, and conveniently, there are 5 of you. Even though there's only 3 here on this table.
Oh boy.
So, first of all, I need someone to. There needs to be a captain. Who would like the fancy hat?
Is captain mutually exclusive with pilot? Because I have already declared me to your captain. Which is somewhat understated to me that someone else do it.
They can be mutually exclusive. It's just for the sake of combat. There are actions that need to be performed, and it does require 1 player to do those actions.
Well, I mean, what stats?
So you can be pilot and captain, but it's like, okay, on the first engineering phase, the captain might be able to do something, but if you're piloting, you can't do the captaining. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, what stats are good for captain?
That's one thing I did take note of.
Oh no!
Just because I think I'm probably going to be piloting. Does anyone beat a +8 on piloting?
Hold on. I have a sneaky suspicion I might. Nope. Okay, +6. Never mind.
I was going to say, I have expertise in this. Expertise in feats in this. Don't steal my pilot.
Yeah, I'm only 2 with piloting.
Oh, that's fine. So, Meteor can be the pilot. Alright then. So in terms of captain actions, just having a quick look through the things they can do. They need things like an intimidate check, and diplomacy check, and all that kind of thing. So someone with decent charisma would be best for the captain.
Oh god.
Well, I'm happy up for it. If he can tell that ready through the microphone and punch her through someone.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I think I'm only getting every other word.
Yeah, you were breaking up a bit there.
yeah, I'm through my phone. But I was going to say my diplomacy isn't very high. Neither is my intimidation.
Okay, it's not being able to be in 2 places at once.
Yeah. It's a way of keeping it balanced. Because otherwise you could have someone with really good skills and the skill monkey then does everything. Well, yeah, no, the captain abilities aren't massively important. They just give a morale boost or a boost to certain things in combat which are a bit more advanced, which we're not going to cover in this combat. This was going to be the simplest bare bones starship combat.
What are the other roles? Because maybe people want to jump for those.
That's fine. So there's the captain, the pilot, the science officer, the engineer, and the gunner.
I think Foxy wanted to take on the science officer, and I don't mind being the engineer, since that is within my class, or as mechanic or whatever. But
I
yeah.
think that probably works out quite well, because Tom's one who's probably, I'm going to guess, probably quite a good gunner, maybe.
Yeah.
He is gunner. Going to have Tom who is.
Yeah, but that actually does work out rather well, because
Yeah.
weirdly, a piloting skill gives you bonuses to the gunnery checks. Don't ask why, but that's how it's written in the ye olde rulebook, which led to a bit of a tangent. But when I played Starfinder with some friends, when it first came out, so there was only the core rulebook, me and a friend were laughing because he was meant to be the super sleuth spy with all the suave and everything else, and then there's me, the sniper, and we both had equal piloting skill. So every start of combat, we were literally rock, paper, scissors to see who's pilot, who's gunner. Eventually, this became the full-on Guardians of the Galaxy thing, like they're fighting over the controls of the ship.
I am presuming we are fighting against, if I go back to my notes. The three captains.
Indeed. They're the space pirates,
Okay.
if you will.
Yeah.
Alright then. So everybody has their now assigned roles, which is awesome. So, spaceship combat is broken down into 3 nice easy steps. First off is the engineering phase. They all happen at once, they can all happen out of... there's no initiative order for this as such. But this is where, you as a crew, and specifically Citra, now decide, okay, do I boost the shields? Do I boost the engines? Do I give more power to the guns? Do I have to repair something because we took damage last round and stuff is broken? I should also point out for those on Roll20, if you go into the handouts now, there is a Stellar Dragontooth sheet, which I have half filled in. Because it was okay, I need to wait to see who's filling in what role before I can fill in the rest.
I probably can't see anything for some weird reason, but... Oh, no, never mind. I just found the wrong thing. Never mind.
Yes, it is a PDF.
Trying to find speed. 8 hexes, okay.
Yeah, so, and also because you have a good maneuverability with a turn of 1, where that works is, so when you move your ship forward, if you want to turn and go that way, that costs you a movement.
Cool.
Okay.
It's weird, but it makes sense when you get... Because the hexes are literally... It's a hex. There is no, size or scale. It's just an easy way of dealing with the combat. Anyway, getting back to the steps. So there's the engineering step. That's where all the crazy... that's where the captain's checks and the engineering checks are going to happen, where you guys can now start deciding what your strategy is for the turn. Then the next phase kicks in, which is the helm phase. So this is where Meteor gets to roll his piloting skill, and then you guys, and everybody rolls a piloting check, and you go from lowest to highest. And they all resolve in that order. So you could maneuver yourself somewhere really good, or you can maneuver yourself somewhere really bad, but you won't know until it happens. But it results in a favourable outcome, even if you roll badly. If that makes sense.
Tash, I'm trying to remember, what does Citra look like?
Little white mouse.
Well, more of a grey mouse more than anything. She's a grey mouse. She has kind of sort of futuristic looking dungarees under a sort of yellow waist jackety.
I was just going for a major feature. Mousy, make the engines squeal!
To be honest, there's been worse things I've been called. Okay, Captain. Yeah.
The Delta AI just
Captain.
throws a head up and it starts crying. He knows what's about to happen. I don't like this.
It's okay. It's for your own good. Otherwise, you get blown up along with all of us, and that would be really, really bad. So, what am I? What was the instructions? Sorry.
Well,
let's get some speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say, then we'll still go through the steps, and then we all know where we all are. So after the helm phase, then there's the gunnery phase. That all goes again in the initiative order from the checks from the piloting, and that is basically the shooty phase. Guns, explosions, all that cool stuff. So, with that said, let's kick off this round of combat. So, engineering step. So, Citra. You can do a couple of things here.
Cool. What can I do?
So you can do a divert action. So you can divert auxiliary power to one of the starship systems, giving them a boost. This is going to require an engineering check. And it's at my discretion whether... Well, your discretion ideally, but you let me know where it's going, and then that's going to be the +2 to that particular thing.
Okay.
Again, you don't have to do anything though, you can choose to do nothing. Just like keep everything humming.
So, okay. So, Meteor pretty much said, let's get some speed. So, whilst they're pretty far away. Okay, yeah, we'll do the speed, and at some point I do want to put up shields.
Well, shields automatically... Oh, actually, that's another thing we should bring up as well with Starship. So, your Starship has a shield score, which I will bring up on the screen now. So currently, you guys have a basic shield of 40. Now, if you look at the character sheet, you'll notice that there are 4 areas of shields. Forward, back, right, port and starboard. Those shields must be balanced. But they cannot be lower than 10% of your basic shield.
So they can't be lower than 4.
Yeah, pretty much. So as far as the combat is concerned, your shields are automatically set at 10 on each side when combat starts. As part of the engineering phase, you can, if you want, just move them around, so you can put more power to the forward shields. Go full Star Trek.
Did we establish that Nyx was captain and Meteor was the pilot, or the other way around?
I'm pilot.
Okay, noted.
That's what I made this guy for, damn it.
Yeah, channeling the inner Das from... siphoning your inner Das from me. Yes.
Meteor is his own beast. But I will admit, there is probably some dust.
Character bleed.
Oh god, Das is bleeding into Starfinder!
Oh, that's fine. That was bound to happen eventually. So that is the current situation with the shields. Again, I can't edit that on the character sheet because there's not an editable editor there.
Editable.
Thank you. Can't say the word. There's not an editor there. There's not a sheet I can edit for you, and you guys can edit. It's sadly stuck as a PDF.
I was gonna say, like, if we change shields, maybe we just put it in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah, that's fine. So, Citra, what were you going to do for your engineering?
So I'm pretty much just going to do what Meteor says and boost the, I suppose, thrusters to get more speed.
Okay, then. Go ahead and roll me an engineering check.
Engineering check, she says, having a look-see. So I'm guessing that is, I want to say that is a thing. I'm just trying to find a thing. Yeah, how does one make the engineering check?
Show me the character sheet, because again, I'm using the old rules and some of those skills might have faded. Piloting was the only one that survived, I think.
Oh god.
I just realised I could just turn my back and Tasha's character sheet is on the big TV behind me.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be engineering.
In that case, then, give me your technology lore.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. 21.
That is a successful check.
Huzzah.
So you can boost the end. So you guys now have a +2 to your movement for this round of combat. But Stellar Dragontooth now has a movement of 10. Alright then. Nix, Christy, would you like to do anything for your captain actions? There are a couple that you can do at your current level, because some of them are much higher level.
Mm-hmm.
They can be done at any time. They're an any phase action. You can demand, encourage, or taunt.
I take it taunt is directed at other people,
Yes.
not at the crew.
No, sadly not at the crew. The taunt skill specifically, you open up your communications to broadcast a taunt at the enemy vessel. You select your enemy vessel during the combat, and then attempt a bluff or an intimidation check. If you are successful, each enemy character during that selected phase takes a -2 penalty to all their checks for 1d4 rounds. And if you critically succeed, it's at -4.
So what was the other options? It was encouraged.
Yeah, you can do an encouragement check, which is the flat DC 10 charisma check, and you can give your crew a +2 to their pilot to their necessary checks. And then you have the demand, where you can do an intimidation check on someone to get a +4 bonus to them.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't think these would interact. I've got something called the Hollow Roger, which triggers when you roll initiative. Now it says your ship's fearsome hollow flag projects above you, so I think this only happens on land, but it would provide a circumstance bonus to intimidation checks to coerce, which this sounds like it is.
I will allow that, yes.
So I think that gives Christy a +1. If I understand it, if that's how these interact.
1 second, just need to ban bot the Twitch chat. Yeah, that I will say that sounds perfectly applicable.
Applicable.
Thank you. I cannot speak today. I don't know why. Words escape me.
I was gonna taunt the other side.
Alright then. Go ahead and give me either a bluff or an intimidation check.
Or what? Get my thingy.
Oops.
I need to.
Now what?
What
So
was it?
pop it over there.
What was the choices? Intimidation or
Or a bluff check.
where?
I think bluff is an old check. It might be deception now.
Yeah. Be a deception.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. So I'll do a 5. What am I rolling? Just D20.
Yeah, a D20. Yep, it did. You rolled a 5. Plus the 6 from your deception, plus the 1 Sam's bonus brings you to a total of 11, which sadly is a failure. It's not a critical failure.
No.
Wait, 5 plus 6 plus 1, that's 12.
Oh, sorry, I can't add up. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
No, I only get, yeah. I'm going to say, yeah. So I've only got it's only a 5, my deception.
Oh, okay, then you were right. My apologies.
Yes, it's only 11, yeah.
My apologies, Brian. Apparently I can't do math.
My brain might have been frazzled by me going over the Starship combat and trying to be like, okay, does that cross-reference properly? Yes. Is that right? Yes. Can I make this work? Yes.
Welcome to everyone's first experience of any space combat. Complete and utter confusion the first 4 sessions that you do it.
Oh, it's fine. I've got the Starship Operations Manual as well, and that thing's like, here's how to do Armada combat.
Nope.
Oh, God.
Not yet. Not today.
Nope.
So yeah, sadly it is a failure. But it's not a critical failure, so nothing bad happens as such as... You know, you taunt... Well, you bluff about your ship's armament and they just laugh at the fact that it's just a small explorer ship. You have nothing. What's the worst you've got?
I mean, some kind of STD, but I mean, weather ships can have some kind of STDs. I mean, but like the ship equivalent? I don't know.
Alright then. So that will now bring us to the helm phase.
Fantastic.
So, Meteor, roll me a piloting check, please.
Oh, I would like to do slightly more than that. I would like to do an evade stunt.
Ooh. Before we get that far, we need to do establish the initiative, though.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you want a piloting check? Let's get a piloting check. How's that dirty 20 for you?
A dirty 20 would be lovely. You're rolling as well as you were last night.
How rude. The perpetual never crit. I can't believe I only critted. The first time I got my 19 crit was as I was falling down.
Oh.
I'll tell you more afterwards.
It was a fun combat encounter. So, piloting checks are in. So again, these happen in an initiative order, so they all resolve in their respective phases. So, first of all, they get to go first. So you may not want to do your amazing barrel roll.
Well, let's see what happens.
Well, they are... have... I don't want that set to go. I want that to line. They are just going to go for a straight burn and burn. And for those wondering why it says far and all that, that is because Roll20 is using dagger heart measurements, even though I told it not to. Yeah, I'm not against it, because if I could edit that, then I could actually change it so that way if you guys want to measure something regarding your ship's weapons, you can do. But sadly, I can't edit what the hexes should read as. Can't help you in that. Anyway, so they're piloting checks, they're just going to go full speed ahead and close on in as best they can. So Meteor, have the piloting. Where would you like to go and what would you like to do?
Oh, that has changed. I was going to do an evade into the asteroids.
Shit! Yeah, carry on.
They're not in a great position for a flip and burn. Because we've got 10 movement now, and 10 movement would lead us just short on the flip and burn. If I'm reading correctly, slide essentially allows us just to move, but without turning the front of the ship. Correct.
Correct.
How does proximity affect shooting? Because I know that there's a gunning round that's due to happen soon.
There is. But the only proximity you need to worry about is if you've got close range, like grappling weapons. Thankfully, nobody has grappling weapons for this scenario. Everyone's got simple guns.
For now.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get onto targeted weapons like torpedoes later. That is a thing.
Okay, I don't know what this would be, but I would like to do a slide. Just need a line, so I was going to go slide over to. That's not letting me draw. Maybe this one.
Where would you like to slide? Oh, slide
I'm
over
going
there.
to slide this way. You use one movement to turn, and then continue the slide another 3 hexes, which would use all 10, which would leave us skidding around and able to shoot them in the engines.
Well, I'll warn you now that. So, the way shooting is going to work, to help formulate your thing, is that, again, if you refer to the character sheet, there are basically cones of fire. They are 60-degree arc cones, targeting yourself, so if I draw you one on here, so that would be your front-firing weapon. So anything that way is forward, anything behind you is the rear weapons, and then you have your 2 port and starboard weapons. If you have a turret, doesn't matter, that shoots in all 360 directions. So bear that in mind with your movement, because you need to account for your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, we have 10, so if I slide 6 and slide another 2, that means we can turn up to twice.
Yep.
Which works for me. Where the hell are our guns? I need to make sure I put us in the right direction.
Delta
Too
comes
many
out the horn and goes,
documents.
I shall load up the 2 front-forward lasers for you.
Alright, cool. So what's that stunt roll going to be?
Well, that would just be your standard piloting, as it were. If you want to, you could evade.
That was what I was originally going to do, but that won't allow us to be where we want to be. Actually, we could do an evade and just blast forward, because that's like 1, 2 turns. Actually, yeah, let's do that instead. Different target, slightly weird, always fun. So, what do you need me to roll? So I have a thing that interacts with stunts, which is why I was looking at the stunts.
If you're just going to move and turn, you don't need to give me a piloting check or anything like that. It's only just if you're doing specific stunts, there'll be a piloting check involved.
Evade. Going to use evade.
Okay, so if you're going to evade, so go ahead and roll me the piloting check for, and I'll let you know if you succeed.
Too many things on one screen to roll, to interact with. Okay. Okay, so it's a 13.
A 13 is a success. You're fine.
Cool. I don't know if the reckless trait is in play, but I remove it because I have my stunt maneuver check. I also, whenever I would attempt a stunt, that has a -1 penalty. Sorry, I remove the reckless trait when attempting a stunt with a -1 penalty. Yeah, that's just it.
Yep, that's fine. It is a successful maneuver.
Woohoo!
So, in terms of the targeting and damage, you have +2 to your AC and your targeting lock.
So there, and then how do I turn the token?
So
There we
click
go.
on the token, there's a little blue dot
Boom.
corner. Beautiful. Alright then, that brings us to the gunnery phase, which again goes in the piloting order we've already established. So, they would fire, but you moved. They're just going to fire into the void and do nothing. The Stellar Dragon Tooth. I assume you're going to go full bore on the guns.
That sounds like something our gunner would do.
Yeah, it sounds like something Kanu would do.
Fantastic. Just give me a sec to load up Kanu's character sheet. And I also need to find Starship combat music. I just had it on the end. Alright then, so, for the sake of those listening, so the way the gunnery skills work is that Anu is going to roll a piloting check, he's going to get some pluses on top of that, and that is going to go up against the ship's AC or TL if he was firing like it's all that kind of stuff. If there is any damage reduction, you take the damage off. If there's any shields, it starts damaging the shields. If it goes through the shields and starts hitting the hull, every 10th unit. Okay, so you guys have so there's a damage threshold. Guys, every time you take 11 points of damage, roll a d100, and then that system gets damaged. Same for them. There is a chart for it, so basically you can use your engine, helm, you can lose your gunnery. Or you can even do damage directly to the ship itself and make it blow up a little bit quicker. And essentially, once that's all done, everything resets, and then that is how Starship combat is going to work. So go, little maniac, go with your gunnery skill. That is a 22.
Oh my god. Please let that be a critical success.
Not quite. It was close. But you guys do have two loads of guns, so it does get to make a second one with no penalty. They are essentially all linked. Not so well on the second one. First volley there does a fair bit of damage, and just needs to... Light laser for 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so the one in front of you has taken the first point of damage. There are successful hits. It has lost its starboard shields.
Cool. Nice.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. Not going
So
great,
will those regenerate next turn? Or how does that work?
So that ship now has to spend its engineering turn either regenerating the shields or repairing the hull.
Roger dodge.
Or rebalancing the shields, so the other shields now go down to balance everything out again. So it could be fun, so you could end up just basically forcing the shields to be permanently at 1. Because they might have such a high shield score where they can't keep all the shields balanced.
I just wanted to know whether or not I should hit them on the right hand side again. Next turn.
But also, we did go over Wolf. So Wolf is a science officer. He can do scans and things like that to tell you the state of enemy ships. With a successful check. So Anyways, so that's over. That is the end of the first round of combat. Second round now begins. So,
Okay.
engineering phase. So, you guys, what do you want to do for your engineering?
Okay, I'm thinking either putting I don't know, the shields up, or, well, I don't know, like making us a little more defensive, or I could just put a lot of the power into the guns and we can blow them up even more.
Yeah, them cackling.
Are you in any way surprised that Meteor giggles when someone mentions more lasers?
No, I'm not in any way surprised.
So what does everybody think? More lasers or more shields?
Lasers at the minute. Same thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Try to get a
I'm
hit
going.
in before them.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna increase the. Yeah, I'm gonna increase the lasers shenanigans then.
Okay, so go ahead and give me that engineering check. That'll be
Yeah,
tech law.
Jesus Christ, this is 27.
Okay, that is a critical success.
Yeah.
So there is now a +4 bonus to the weapons.
Oh my god. Is that a +4 to hit or +4 damage?
+4 to damage.
Okay.
For an old ship, nicely.
For the record, I just want to say that Meteor has left the open con switch on and is just laughing uproariously this entire fight on open comms in the void.
Citra joins in on the laughter.
Alright then, well Wolf is gonna use his check for you. And he's gonna give you hopefully some scan data. And he does. So he happily tells you that this vessel here, one closest to you,
Yeah.
is currently balancing out its shields.
Okay.
But nothing about the other ship.
No, you can only target one ship at a time at this current level.
Okay. How does a flyby work?
Right, so yeah, Christy, do you want to do anything for your turn, or?
Yeah. What is it? Is it encourage?
Yeah, so you can do a fine encouragement. Got words of encouragement to your comrades. Go ahead and give me Nope, diplomacy still there. Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah. Way.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Alright, well, two things. First of all, congratulations, you rolled a natural 20, that's a hero point for you.
Oh, I forgot we get a hero point at the start of the session as well.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
we
that
set
means
to 1 hero point.
that means I also get a hero point for a critical success.
You only get hero points are only for natural 20s. I'm giving it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Because a critical success is 10 or more than the DC.
Okay, fair enough. Alright.
Okay. So yeah. So you have an extra hero points. You have 2 little tokens for this session you can exchange to improve your D20 rolls. And with that, there is now a +4 circumstance bonus to everybody's checks. So there is
For this round.
For this round of combat, yeah. So there was a +4 gunnery to hit, and now a +4 gunnery to damage.
Oh my god. I'm so happy.
Starfinder, baby. It's all about stacking the buffs.
And also +4 to the piloting check, I presume?
Hmm?
Oh boy.
Yep, like I said, +4 to all the checks.
So that means my check would have been like 31 or something for this round.
Yep.
Eva Joe.
Alright, that's all the engineering phases done. I'm going to need piloting checks again for the initiative for the helm and the gunnery phase. So, Meteor, if you'd be so kind.
Oof, so that's a 14 plus another 4 is 18. God, that's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, you say that. I'll throw it terribly here. Nope, never mind. Where were these rolls last night?
Actually, can I use a hero point to reroll my...
You can indeed, yes.
Alright, I will use my hero point to reroll the piloting check and hopefully get something over a 20.
You roll a 5. Well, I mean, it wasn't that far off.
It was technically a better roll.
You improved by 1 for a total
Oy
of
vey.
19. Yeah.
Well,
Well, the good
well.
news is, though, you get to go first
Oh?
because it's
How come?
lowest to highest.
Oh, I thought it was highest got to go fastest.
Lowest to highest.
Oh, okay. In which case, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have spent the hero point.
The more you know.
Oh, well. Learn that
Well,
now.
again, it's
Cool,
a
in
great
which
loss
case-
because rolling another 20 gets you back, and even then, at the start
Yeah.
of next session, you're back to 1 hero point.
Exactly, yeah, I'm not too fast. Okay, in which case, I'm thinking, let's do a flyby against this. I don't know if you can combine stunts, but let's start with a flyby to hit them, and then we've got 8 movement at the moment.
That is correct.
Yep, you're currently back at movement 8.
Yeah. So flyby and then move off into these asteroids on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then another 5 over there.
Alright then. Go ahead and give me your piloting check to commence your flyby.
That's a natural 20.
Jesus.
So, congratulations. You got the hero point back that you used up. Right, I'm just thinking, got any bonuses on the flyby?
So, from what I'm reading about the flyby, we get to start treating our weapons as if they're close,
Yeah. So,
and we can hit any part of the ship.
oh boy.
So yeah, ships we can move 1 hex occupied without pre-attack. During the following gunning phase, you can select 1 arc of your starship's weapons to fire the enemy vessel as if the vessel were at close range against any quadrant of the enemy starship. To perform the if you fail, yeah, I mean you've read the rest of it.
Yeah.
So basically, gunnery gets to have fun.
Gary's gonna have a lot of fun.
Cool. I'll move the token because it'll be 1, 2, another for that, 1 for the turn, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, which gets us some asteroid cover.
Cool. Those you fly
I mean,
on.
hopefully.
Well, they are just gonna do essentially a turn and burn. Because they basically realise, oh crap, we're going to overshoot, so they're going to swing around and ready weapons. So that does bring us into the gunnery phase, which now Kanu is about to wreak hell.
We have reverse guns on this thing?
No, but as part of the flyby manoeuvre, that's considered part. So they do the helm and gunnery separate, so that way you don't get lost in the minutiae of. Like,
Gotcha.
Okay. Move through. Okay, now the gunnery step for this ship happens. It's basically they all go together, and then all the gunnery steps all go together.
Gotcha. Okay.
But looking in that flyby means we get to hit whatever we want on that first ship.
Yep.
With all your tasty, tasty bonuses.
Mm.
Now that first roll is a 15, which is going to be a hit.
Well, I was going to say plus 4, and then...
I've already added in the +4.
Oh, fair enough.
Connor has a +4 piloting, so he currently... and a +4 from the inspiration earlier.
Ah.
So the 15 and a 20 on the guns. Oof.
But the 15 is going to overcome the AC. The 25 is a critical hit.
Nice.
So let's do the first bit of damage first. So 2 plus 4. What part of the ship would you like to hit most?
Well, you said they were balancing the shields, right?
Mm-hmm.
How quickly does balancing the shields work? Because Wolf has already told us this.
So basically, the shields balance as part of the engineering step. So Wolf can quite happily tell you, like, as part of that whole engineering phase, that ship has now just got one shields everywhere.
One shields everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so not balanced. It's sorry, as in the shield value is just one.
Yeah. So currently it lost all its starboard shield, so it has to so it took its engineering phase to rebalance shields out, so it regenerated the starboard side. So as part of that, it's sort of like, okay, we'll set all the shields to 1 and leave it at that.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
I know, but they don't have a lot of shields compared to you guys.
I mean, I'll let anybody else choose. Where do you want to hit him?
In the cockpit. I mean, you can't really fly if you don't have a cockpit.
That is totally valid.
Just trying to imagine how this is animated. It's just a horrifying vision of just this a ship essentially doing a backflip over another ship, pointing laser guns on the cockpit, and whatever's about to happen.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bit crazy in a second. Citra, could you be so kind of roll me a D100?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
As technically now there has been the critical threshold has been breached.
That's a 26.
That is going to go. The damage table, where? You have evaded me. How dare you? Fine then, I'll look it up on your character sheet, because it's already on there. Haha. A 26. That has put the sensors at glitching. They cannot see what you are doing. But life's going to get worse for them, because that was also a critical hit. So, that is going to be 44.
Jesus.
That was not the world's greatest roll.
I mean, it was perfectly average.
I know, I was expecting better. I was expecting above average for the roll. Right, let's roll the 100 time round, see what critical damage that does. That's I want to say also the guns are now glitchy.
Oh my god.
Yep. Sensors and weapons are now glitchy. So, they can't hit you with their forward weapons because you guys are not in a firing arc. And the other ones don't really have a clear line of sight over you either because you are behind an asteroid. God damn you, you sly little buggers. But with that, the ship is throws up like a white flag and begs to surrender.
Beautiful.
The other one is giving no quarter. So with that brings us back to the engineering step. So, Captain, Science Officer, and Engineer, you like to do?
Keep the power on the guns? Yeah, keep
Yeah,
the
I mean,
power.
if we can keep going, them at the minute, not too
Yeah.
much.
Meteor's too busy cackling to contribute to the conversation.
Those Cardu's like, guns are great. More guns.
Oh god, this is not a healthy crew to be on. We should not take passengers.
Poor Nix and Wolf are probably like the most sane people on the ship, and they're like, "Oh fucking hell, what have we got? What have we done?"
I mean, Wolf's used to this.
Yeah,
Wolf has spent a lot of time with me.
Neville just goes along with shit. So, right, okay, I guess we put more power into the guns.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just did a computer's check for Wolf, just to do another scan. That is a critical success.
Oh my god.
So Wolf's going to give a +2 circumstance bonus to targeting the enemy ship.
Oh, I love that. I love that Wolf.
So, do I need to make another technology law check to keep the powers on the guns, or because the power's already on the guns?
You don't need to make a check because you're just keeping the power where it is.
Okay.
Annoyingly, I haven't hit you guys, so there's no like damage steps for you guys to go through.
Yeah.
You guys have got the cool end of the stick. Nix, anything else for you?
What's the other action that I can do? So I've done taunt and I've done motivate.
Actions. You can also do a demand. You can make a demand of a crew member to try and improve their performance. That is going to be an intimidation check, although it will be a higher DC. And if you have an NPC, you may sour the relationship.
Alright, I'll make a demand at Cardu for him to go in.
Alright then.
Keep those shooting.
Get me up with that intimidation check if you got it.
Need to load it back up.
That's right, still plain old D20. Hey, that's pretty good. It's not a critical success, it is a success. The Kanu now has an additional +4.
Oh my god.
So he's already at what? +8 now on top of his normal gunnery skill?
Jesus.
Kanu's like getting all this information and then getting basically dummy mummied over the side. He's like, yes! I shall commit violence. And then you suddenly realise that, of course, yes, he is basically like a arachnid.
Yeah.
He has 4 sets of legs and 4 sets of arms. They're coming in really handy right now.
You could say he definitely has the right to bear arms.
Boom. Boom.
What do you mean, boo? I deserve a hero token for that.
No, you do not. Alright, Helm Phase. Stellar Dragtooth, give me a piloting check.
Sir, yes, sir. That's an 11.
You could use that hero point that you just got back.
Yeah, you do
Well,
have a hero
apparently low lets you go first, so I'm happy with that.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Oh, well, in that
I
case,
got low roll when I wanted a low roll.
point. So, Stellar Dragtooth, you get to maneuver first.
Okay. This is very much me making canny assumptions, but I would like to make a rather nasty evade roll, which will be a turn 1 movement, turn 2 movement, turn, move, and turn. Essentially, I'm doing a tight turn around the asteroid to line us up for what I assume will be the broad side of the ship that we're fighting. So essentially, turn in 1, 2, 3, 4. Essentially turning the long way round to face like this as an evade.
Okay, go ahead and give me the piloting check.
It's a 19.
That is going to be a success. Double. Give me a check. That should be fine.
And that means that we have an additional +2 armor class and whatever TL is.
Targeting lock. So basically when you get into missiles and mines and things like that, that's what they target.
Cool.
You can have a ship that has really good AC, but doesn't really have a good way of avoiding missiles.
Cool.
Think like modern fighter aircraft. Sometimes you will know when a missile's tracking you, other times you'll know when it hits you.
Roger, Dodge.
Alright then. Pirates go. This one is just gonna scoot off into the deep void of space to lick its wounds. That one is gonna fly into your arc of fire, but also aim at you.
Ooh, tight turn.
They have perfect maneuverability. They are small little craft compared to yours. The best way I can describe these things, think like the Naboo starfighters from Episode 1, Phantom Menace. And I am not kidding. The artwork that I have in front of me is exactly that. It's repainted a white and teal. Alright then, so that brings us into the gunnery step. So, you guys get to open up first.
So we have supercharged laser guns at close range with a circumstance bonus.
A +8 circumstance bonus to the man with a +4.
Oh my god, a +12 to hit!
I mean, I could just roll on that one.
Yeah, but he has a hero point.
Well, he does, but I mean, 18 is going to be a hit. But you know what? Because I really want to see how this goes. Burn Kai's hero point.
Please don't.
You sure about that?
Actually, you know what? Burn it all.
Oh my god.
I feel so bad. That should be Tom's moment to shine, but... Oh god, this is going to do so much damage. And there's also the second barrel to do as well. Oh no!
Is that also a critical hit?
That is also a critical hit!
They say that you can. They say that no one can hear you scream in space. That means no one would actually know that you had gone and died in space, and all your family will probably wonder where you've gone. And then your kids will probably have a tragic backstory or something.
The downside is that there was no, like, plus to his damage. It was all plus to targeting.
Yeah, but it's still double the dice.
There's a lot of dice. Oh god. Sorry, brain needs to do math. Give me 1 moment.
I'm like trying to be the note taker for this campaign, and I think the next sentence I'm going to write is, after absolutely decimating the 2 ships, we're committing war crimes.
Well, this is one I decided to give no quarter, so it's on its own life. So he has taken 2 points of critical damage. A couple of his systems are beginning to glitch. I think actually it might be malfunctioning. Even worse for him now.
Yeah. Oh god, that's twice in the weapons array.
Yep, that is malfunctioning weapons. So he is at -4. Yeah, so that's not going to go well against you guys, but you never mind. For 1.
What's that D20 meant to be?
It was meant to be a +3, but of course he's now at -4, so it's at -1. I rolled a 2.
No, but what was the check?
The gunnery check to fire.
Oh my god.
Does it blow up itself because the guns like just backfires on them?
No, they just don't fire at all.
Oh, okay.
You open fire with your own laser cannons, he gives the fire with his own, and then there's nothing.
I love that. All that work to do that evasion turn and
Just
Never mind.
annihilated.
oh.
Alright, so back to the engineering phase at the top of the round. What would you guys like to do on engineering and science officer?
I would like the science officer to see whether they're like trying to redistribute like the shields or whether they're like what is the
scan
status?
check? I think that's a scan, isn't it?
What does your wolf eye scan check say?
Hang on a second, Delta's interfering with me.
Aw, giving you a gentleman words of encouragement.
So I keep suggesting better things. Okay, so over the course of the scan, you can get information now. So the vessel you're up against has an AC of 14, a TL of 14.
I'm sorry, TL?
Targeting
Tracking lock.
Oh, okay.
Because missiles chase you.
And this thing, it does have missiles. It currently has 1 loaded and not fired. Probably expensive. Could be worth something if you guys want to sell it. Currently has only 12 hull points left.
Oh my god.
No shields on the front. And currently depleted PCU.
DCU meaning?
PCU, Power Core Unit.
Oh, PCU. Okay.
So you guys have a fairly decent power core, which is basically like your engine and drift drive.
So
They've only got a Diddy one. It's only meant for short hops. It's not meant for what looks like, that as far as Paul can tell, these guys chased you from the drift rock to here.
So, do we keep the power on the guns, or do we just put up our own shields in case they... Well, actually, no, the guns are malfunctioning, so maybe just keep the power on the guns. What do you guys think?
Tear their face off.
Delta's like, it would be logical to probably end this. This one wants to give us no quarter. I say we oblige.
And oblige we shall.
Alright then. Go ahead and give me your technology, technology law. I'll have to figure out what the better check will be.
Okay, so this is me just keeping the power on the guns?
Yeah, well, you can also boost them if you like. You can really start amping up the power.
Well, that's a 26, so yeah, power is boosted.
Boosted and critically succeeded. So now you
I'm
get
scared.
+4 extra damage on the weapons.
Excellent. Give him hell, Kanu! Give him hell, you mighty, multi-armed, glorious bastard!
Yes!
The trick is, we were all maniacs. That's the real secret.
Part of my brain is like, normally Kanu's like 8-limbed. There's 9 now.
Oh god.
Put it away!
I've
He
seen
has
bigger.
a war boner. Nix, what would you like to do?
Let's encourage again.
Cool, roll me a d20 for your encouragement check. Hey, that's pretty good.
Actually, that was meant to have been from Citra, but
That's fine.
yeah.
Okay, well the cool thing is, that is going to be a success, not a critical success. So allies have now got +2 to their whatever skill checks. Which now brings us into the helm phase. So, Meteor,
Okay,
give me your piloting check.
let's see who goes first. That's gonna be a... Oh, which makes me think I'm probably going second on this.
You do +2.
Yeah, but we want low numbers on the first roll.
And this is very true. Coming right now though, this ship it can't do anything. It has spent its whole engineering time to try and get the weapons back online, and failed.
Oh no. We're gonna commit a war crime.
So the question is, do you want to move, or you just want to keep on taking evasive action?
So, even though it's been doing a turn to fix everything, it's still able to move, correct?
It is still able to move, but it has chosen not to move.
Oh, that was a very dumb idea. And you said which part of the shields did you say were gone?
Front shields.
I mean, it could be really boring, or we could do this with style. Let's do this with style. I'm going to do another flyby. I just go, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So essentially a flyby and flip the ship over.
Alright then, go ahead and give me that piloting check just to see if you do it without twisting out the engines too much.
Once I get all the other sheets out of the way, God damn.
Did Nix do the encourage thing and we get bonuses, or
Yes, you are coming up +2.
cool?
That's a 28.
That'll be a success, and a critical success at that, so... +4 for your AC and TL.
Wait, no, it's not an evade.
Oh, you weren't doing evade? Oh no, you're doing flyby.
No,
so-
Flyby.
Flyby just gets us into a nice position to shoot whatever we want
Oh no.
at close range.
Oh no.
I kind of love this because the sheer size of ship difference. It's like watching. I don't know. Oh, what's his name from Daredevil? Kingpin do agile backflips over Spider-Man.
Oh god.
I mean, you're not wrong. Only though, I don't get like a good like ship by ship comparison unless I really start looking at the fleets.
Let Kanu end them.
Kanu is going to happily go and end them. So 20 and 17, they are both hits. Sadly, they are not critical hits.
Those are both boosted though.
That they
Oh,
are.
sorry, you
I did
added
apply
it
the boost.
already. Okay, fair enough.
And because you're going to hit them in the front, we shall go for full style points of the damage. And as you guys fly on by, Kano just opens up all the guns as it flies over the top of the cockpit. And that front armor begins to give way, and there is a glorious space explosion.
Meanwhile, the poor ship fleeing's just seen their brethren just get
It just
absolutely...
hears the scream and the radio cut out.
Oh, that's dark.
I can tell you exactly what Meteor's about to do. Nobody said to stop, so Meteor is actually going to start turning the ship to chase them. I don't know if we're ending initiative yet, but
Well, technically you go
narratively
into
that's what he's doing.
phase, so you go So you go through the engineering steps, but at this point, I can shift it over to like a cinematic style of combat. Because I suspect you guys are going to annihilate this one remaining ship.
Wait, didn't
You also scare them.
they like surrender and everything? So rules of war suggest that we take prisoners or something.
Booty.
Well, and booty, but also prisoners.
Yeah, just out and turn to the ship. Turns the ship, starts gunning for the one that surrendered, and just starts yelling, "Void your cargo, or there won't be anything to void."
You get a panicked message back. I don't have any cargo. I'm just a little fighter craft.
Void something.
I'm voiding my pants right now. Don't kill me.
10, 9, 8, 7.
We've already got everything we need. It's like
5. He's looking at cargo. 4, 3, 2. You know what? You make a good point. Someone needs to remind people that you don't fuck with Meteor and the Stellar Dragon Tooth.
Your card is well looking at you from his gallery station like, can I push the button now? Can I push all the buttons now?
He does like, I'm doing just sort of like a no motion across my throat.
Sobs back in the chair, dejected.
Run.
Eventually the message cuts out as he goes out of your communication range and doesn't head for Absalom Station. He just flies straight through it as fast as he can, trailing a plume of smoke behind him.
Yeah, turn the comms off. Well, that was fun. And just starts driving towards the ruins of the ship we have destroyed to see what we can salvage.
Alright, going back over to the ship that you salvaged, there isn't really much there that is salvageable. It's now just basically space junk and space debris. Might be worth a few credits to a scrap dealer, and that's probably the best you're going to get.
Oh, did we blow the missile up?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
I mean, there may be some junk there that I might be able to make something out of. I don't know. I'll just have to see what is there.
Well, like I said, you'll probably get about 10 credits at best from a scrap dealer. They just give you like the value of everything. It's just going to be junk in the cargo hold.
Okay. Well, 10 credits is better than nothing.
Wait. I mean, maybe a computer's going to be intact. Worth the check. See where they came from.
Whoever would like to see if the computer has survived, just roll me a flat d20.
My dumb idea, so Meteor shall roll a d20. 16.
Begin to like scan, and even Delta helps with the give you a fine-tuned scan. You find bits of the computer core from the ship. As it's a fighter, there's not a lot there. You're basically pulling a laptop out of a car crash. And there's really not much on there beyond just like the ship's serial number and the pilot it belonged to. In fact, it belonged to the free member of the free captain crew.
Is there anything in the its travel, like transit logs?
Well, that's
like essentially where we're. Sorry.
That is going to require someone who is trained in computers.
Well, I think I mean, Wolf's also trained in computers. Yeah.
Sorry, that is who Meteor would go to first.
That's fair enough. That's fair. to be fair, it would kind of make sense for Meteor to go to Wolf, like considering like what I imagine Citra like doing that after like the initial kind of ship blown up, and then Meteor almost giving the countdown to blow the ship up. Like,
Yeah.
Citra sort of starts staring into space, like not like outer space, but like just like she's like it's like the lights, no one's home kind of thing.
Oh dear. We have traumatized the mouse.
Oh no, she was traumatized already. Like she's living with the consequences of the trauma.
Yeah, it's fresh trauma.
Trauma that people have inflicted already. So with Meteor's computer at 16, he does pull that the travel logs are basically between Absalom Station, Driftrock, and Castrovel. There might be a ship somewhere in between, but he can't say for certain. Because some of the logs just stop mid-travel.
Remind me what our job was? Our job was just to go there and get data, correct?
Yes.
The idea that Castrovel might be connected to this is just bonus information.
It's also the fact that the Driftrock hangs about in Castrovel's orbit. It's like one of the moons of Castrovel.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's probably a supply run.
Yeah.
Let's go get paid.
Yeah,
I'm driving. Starts just doing a rather sedate chill drive back to the station.
Yeah, I think meanwhile Nebral's sort of like, I don't know, yeah, kind of grounding her and just, I don't know, getting Citra, yeah, back to reality. Like back to life, back to reality.
Just a binaural squeak of there.
Oh.
You're a good mouse.
They're like her. Yeah, Nebral's like her emotional support bot.
Soft, mousy, mousy, little fluff. Pretty mousy. Happy mousy. Tuft.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh dear.
So with your starship encounter having gone well, and you guys begin your approach to Absalom Station, you go through all the standard docking procedure. You do get a ping on your comm devices from Epsilon, saying that he's glad that you guys are back. If you want to get paid and complete your payment, come meet me at Starfinder HQ. And you can find me in the main bit of Absalom Station in an area known as Blue Rise Towers.
Is that a reference to an anime or something? I swear that's a reference somewhere.
No, it's just the name of a district within Absalom Station. Like, Absalom Station is huge. It is a large city in a space station.
Okay, fair enough.
Think your generic capital city in a fantasy setting, now put it in space, and that is Absalom Station covered.
Fair enough.
Delta, you're quick, you're smart and all that, right?
Affirmative, I am.
Where can I buy a pilot's chair that's big enough for me?
Absalom Station, according to my memory banks, does have a refit service at no cost to some pilots who have recovered certain items without question. I can happily land us at one of those docks where someone could put in a bigger chair. Like a cup holder.
Yes, please.
Affirmative, and like his little icon blinks for a second and goes, okay, I've logged in your course and we'll be landing in approximately 5 minutes.
I'm gonna have a nap.
You're sleeping and driving?
No, I'm going to my room. Delta's driving. Because like he did that entire fight standing up, like which for anyone has to be strained on these.
Oh yeah, but Delta also points out that when you say driving, it's like piloting. Technically,
What did I say? I meant piloting.
he said driving, but it's like Delta's like piloting technically.
And so he's just going off to his little his double bed, just to have a quick nap, rest his legs. Just the most unholy snoring comes out whilst we're transiting back to the ship, to the station.
So you guys land and begin making your way over to Blue Rise Towers after a short while, and eventually you do find the Starfinder HQ, and the once grand entryway greets you as you arrive. Rundown Starfinder HQ. As you enter, a small fountain sits in the middle of the large open space, but the fountain is currently dry, and even some of the plants have wilted where clearly no maintenance has been done for some time. You guys approach what looks like a reception desk. A data pad greets and asks you, please state the nature of your inquiry and visit to Starfinder HQ to currently not broken, but it's glitchy.
I wonder whether Citra can do a thing to, I don't know, kind of stop it from glitching.
You can hit me up with a computers check.
Okay. 15.
You sit there and have a look at the full data pad and manage to sort of knock it out of like the client mode, and sort of just give it a quick reset like you do with a an Android or a smartphone. You just clear all the apps off and clear some of the RAM out.
9 out of 10 problems of technology can be solved by switching it off and on again. Definitely don't do it for life support machines, though. That can have really bad consequences.
God.
Oh, God.
At which point...
It's just an unsettling moment, I imagine. What's your robot called?
Nebril.
Nebril. As Meteor just starts looking for an off switch, very obviously.
Oh.
At which point
Doesn't touch him.
the screen blinks off and then comes back on again. Hello and welcome to Starfinder HQ. Please state the Starfinder member you are searching for today, please.
Epsilon 2... Yeah, hang on. I did have the sequence of numbers. Epsilon 21410?
One moment, please. At which point, after just a brief moment of waiting, you hear the sound of lift doors opening off to your side. Master Epsilon is currently waiting for you on his research floor. Please enter the lift. And have a starific day.
Anyone else feel like they're entering your haunted house?
The what house?
A haunted house. It's one of those things where it's designed to be all spooky and people jump out at you to try to scare you.
I've had plenty of. I've been to other places where people do that. But in a real life or death situation, with guns and weapons and shouting really aggressively and hissing. There was also a lot of hissing.
That sounds a lot more fun than a haunted house. And he gets on the elevator, but he's got his breaching gun out. Just in case the doors lock.
That's fine. Usual board the lift, the little charming lift user takes you up. Takes up a good chunk of the floors. But eventually dings out and a series of lights on the floor guides you through eerily quiet hallways. They're see like an occasional office light on as you walk past. Eventually takes you into what feels like the middle of the tower. Where you can see on the sides of the door a little holographic name tag saying Epsilon 24110 Researcher. And as you guys enter, you can see the familiar blue android currently frustrated as he's typing behind piles of paperwork. Oh, why isn't this working? Oh, makes no sense. Why am I given all the worst research assignments?
Wait, have you tried turning it off and on again?
If I do that, I lose all the data that I've been working on and I haven't saved in ages. In fact, I should really save really quick. Thank you for that. Oh, hello friends! Oh Christ, I didn't realise you were here. I trust everything went okay.
I mean, we're alive and our bodies are mainly intact, so that's one good thing.
Oh, fantastic. Please say that you've managed to retrieve my data.
No, sorry, it got absolutely decimated. I'm joking, of course we got it safe.
Like, Epsilon's face doesn't change the expression, but he just looks at you and goes, "That is very rude. Please don't do that. If I was an organic thing, I would be having a heart attack right now."
So, I mean, it depends. If you're having a heart attack, then it would be more of a plumbing problem, and like I don't know, you'd have like a clot in your arteries, vein, or whatever, and you're not getting the oxygen to your brain. Now, a cardiac arrest, on the other hand, that's more of an electrical problem. When your heart doesn't beat as it should be, and then you kind of, I don't know, worse off there.
Wolf, it won't stop talking.
I am aware it won't stop talking. Advantage of hearing aids, I just turn them off. Here you go, Epsilon. And he pulls out a data strip and hands it to Epsilon. Epsilon's like, "Oh, thank God, that saves me doing all this research all over again."
Oh, and the pirates won't be coming back. We blew one of them up, and the other one, I'm pretty sure it's still running for its life.
Well, that's good.
Just again, ugly, happy grin.
There was now like a concerned face on Epsilon. I was like, "Oh, that's handy."
Oh my god, I just have this image in my head of did any of you watch the Capaldi Doctor Who episode where the robots all communicate with emojis?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm just imagining like a tiny blue version of that in the center of of Epsilon's face. So most of the time it's just doing normal things, but then occasionally it's just like concerned emoji, relieved emoji, excited emoji.
I mean, considering the model I have, he's just got a blank metal plate for a face. There's like no facial features to speak of. That kind of fits. So he goes over the data really quick on his terminal, like, and then eventually lets out a cheer of. I was like, thanks, Triune. Okay, my work is saved. I may actually now get a promotion within the Starfinder Society. Hear that, Susan? I'm going to get promoted out of this crappy office. I get to do field work again.
Susan in the distance goes, "Fuck you!" I mean, I don't know whether Susan exists or not. You decide.
I think Susan's dead.
Oh no, Susan does exist. She does. She has an office literally opposite his.
There's other offices in here? I thought you were here because it was an abandoned building.
Well, the Starfinder Society used to be quite the nexus of activity out here in the Pact Worlds, and in recent years, people have needed less and less of Starfinders have moved on to the mega, to Abdara Corps, or the Knights of Galaria, or even the Sentinels for their day-to-day protection and adventuring needs. Even freelancers like yourselves are a rare thing.
Well, to be honest, we actually got pulled together after a potential terrorist attack targeted at you, and then you just... No, wait a sec.
He was there.
Actually, you invited us there, and then the terrorist attack happened.
And I'm glad you accepted the summons. I mean, most of my research grant money has been spent paying you. Eventually, they're just going to turn the lights off, at which point the lights literally turn off. There's just a sigh in the dark.
Actually, do Isoki have dark vision? I want to say they do.
I think most of it are going to be okay, but it's just the fact that literally, like, the comedic timing, the lights will literally go off in Epsilon's office.
Oh dear.
That's not convenient.
No, it's terribly not convenient, but it doesn't really bother me. I can do most of the research now in my head thanks to the data you found. Did you find anything else interesting of the drift rock, by chance?
Well, there was an animated statue, and something about the she says, turning pages.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing with the goddess face, right?
Yeah, that was they had 3 faces. There was Bride, the precursor, Cassandra, created, and Epoch, the transcendent. I mean, not quite sure what that all means, but
it cracked good when I shot it.
Fascinating. I wasn't expecting an ancient temple with drift rock. I know the thing's ancient, but the fact that it's been lost in the drift for that long. This is fascinating information I could have hoped for. I mean, my research pointed that the drift rock might be pre-Galorian, but not that pre-Galorian.
Well, it's pre-Galorian.
It's practically a children's bedtime story at this point. Epsilon Station sits in the orbit of a planet once known as Galorian. A lot of people hailed from there, and then when drift technology was discovered, Galorian just vanished. And Epsilon Station was in its place. We don't know where Galorian went. Being judged by
Planets don't move on their own.
Oh, no,
it's a very silly story.
It is very silly, but even with the recent drift crisis, and my research has been trying to find drift corridors to use, so that way we can get around a bit quicker. And we've got problems with the Vescarian, the Swarm. I've heard disturbing rumours from deep space, but I'm not quite sure if any of them are to be believed.
What type of rumors?
Oh, something about a new god having been born and psychic emanations.
Oh, there's something left.
Yeah, like that. So, so there's all sorts of weirdness going on out that way. I do have concerns about the 3 captains. They're not their MO either to go after the stuff I was working on. Someone clearly wanted it acquired and hired them to do the dirty work.
Do you have any idea who could want something like that? Enough to hire other people to go get it for them.
Take your pick. Anyone that doesn't want to be found or discovered, hire a patsy. I mean, you can technically blame me for doing the same thing for all of you.
I would like to do some kind of insight check to see whether they, could be hiding the fact that, yes, it was I!
It was all part of my master plan.
Yes. What would that be?
That is a good question. I don't think there really is a skill for that.
That is a good point. No. Well,
Yeah,
you-
actually, you could give me a society check. There might be something you might need a little bit of information. Not so much about him being deceitful, but maybe something working. Oh, 17.
17.
With that, off the top of your head, Abdara Core could be a good spot to go for. They're like the Megacorp. That's kind of their thing if they want it off the books and off public record. Along with the Free Captains, possibly a member of the Dread Fleets.
Just above the table. What were we agreed? Our promises payment? Was it just anything we could salvage?
It was anything you can salvage from the Drift-Rock, and also he was going to pay you extra credits up front.
Oh, okay, so he's already paid.
Well, he's paid you once, he's going to pay you again now for the completion of the job and all that kind of
Yeah.
jazz.
Yeah, I think that because that's what Meteor's did. Tapping the desk, waiting for money.
Which point Epson's like, oh, right, yeah, money, give me his... and you watch his emoji eyes glow for a brief second, and he has deposited a grand total of 150 credits into each of your accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. I'm no longer bankrupt. Or at least I think I am a little more well off.
Oh, yeah, I have over 200 credits. And soon a new chair. With a cup holder.
That's gonna be Meteor's that's gonna be Meteor's like quest for the entire campaign. Find the perfect chair on the planet IKEA. There used to be just a small like furniture department store, but since then they
Started by a guy called Thor.
yeah. Yeah, they since expanded, and legends say that once you land on the planet IKEA, you find it extremely difficult. Yeah, you forget where you came from, and you just can't get out.
See, I was going for the what's his name? The guy who did the Portal song.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Jonathan Colton's IKEA song.
Okay.
I haven't heard that. I'm gonna have to go look that up now. Personally, though, I was also thinking more like Warhammer 40k style, so instead of it being a Forge world, it's just an IKEA world. The entire world is the warehouse. Go wandering off too far, you end up in the manufacturing section. End up being flat packed. By insisting you're one screw short, there's actually always 2 screws extra.
So, Epsilon. Do you have more work? Or should we go get drunk?
Currently at present, I don't, although Starfinder Society does have something come up. And he opens the drawer at his desk and fumbles around for a second, and he pulls out a series of ID tags for you all. This can officially recognise you as interns of the Starfinder Society. They won't give you a discount or anything like that, but if you need to get back into the building and chat to me or see if we have any jobs going, you can just tap that down at reception and it will give you any necessary information of things that are going on.
Whoa. Yeah, I got my own little lanyard. It looks so cool.
And I think with that we can wrap up that session there.
Sweet.
My lanyard's too small.
It's like
Hang on a second. He pulls out like another
He
lanyard.
just wraps it around his wrist.
like
Yes.
it's like a choker. It's like a little choker.
I must admit, I used to do that when I was at college. I was a unit, never wore it around me neck, I just wore it on my wrist.
Oh, that was a fun session.
It was. I hope you all enjoyed that sesh.
Oh,
That was cool. Thank you.
That's right. Like I said, Starship combat can be clunky, but once you get rolling in it, it does have a good flow.
I'm curious to see. Excuse me. I'm curious to see how the second edition rules when they come out work, because obviously there's a lot of stuff that is probably going to use different checks than we were using, and like as much as I'm building towards being a good pilot, it'll be interesting to see how things like that stunt feed actually interact with the overall system.
If I had to take a stab, I imagine piloting wouldn't change for the pilot seat. And possibly the gunnery seat. Yeah, the only ones I can see changing would be some of the skills for captain, the science officer, and the engineer. Or the engineer because, well, there's no more engineering skill. But we'll see, they might come up with something. It might just be like a whole thing of like, here's the ship, it has stats based on what you guys invest into it.
Yeah.
Which I suspect is also the way it might go. That'd be a better way of going about it, actually. I'll do a pen and paper and see what comes up. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed that sesh. Hope you all enjoyed tuning in and all that kind of jazz. We'll see you all next time for some more Starfinder next week. Until then, everybody, bye bye.
Bye bye.